and which they call religion, if you were to bring every ayah, bikulli ayah, ma tabi'u qiblatak, they will not follow your qibla. What's the meaning of qibla here? The Muslims believe qibla is a physical direction. And that's why every day, the Muslims throughout the world, they make no mistake. They fight even about this. They break masjids down. You'll find the most uneducated man or woman, when they go to pray, they are fighting to which is the right direction. Qibla has nothing to do with physical direction. Qibla really means what is always in front of you, your focus, your focal point of life. A materialist, his qibla is materialism. A politician, his qibla is political power. A member of the hierarchy of organized religion is to keep the masses always. They cannot go to God directly, they gotta go to him or her. The qibla is really your focus. It's what you pay attention to. It's what preoccupies your energy. It's what determines where you spend your time, where you focus on, where you spend your energy. That's your qibla. Ask the Muslims, what do they get every day by facing Makkah? I asked many, and here they tell me, oh, I face Makkah because this shows all Muslims are united. I said, you are living in Mars or where? Muslims are united? What are they united on? They are united on a lot of ignorance. I can tell you that. The qibla of a student is his responsibility, is his grades, is getting his degree. The qibla is not a physical token. You can face Makkah, you can go and live in Makkah, you can visit Makkah, you can go any part of the world. This is not what the Prophet is talking about. He's talking about what Allah told him, that if you were to bring every verse, every sign of guidance and teachings of righteousness to these people who claim they belong to divine guidance, they will not follow your focus. They will not follow what you're focusing on. وَمَا أَنْتَ بِتَابِعٍ قِبْلَتَهُمْ. And you too will not follow their direction. Today in the world, there's a massive movement to get people to follow the qibla of this one and that one. And that's why you see the economists and the big players in the average economy, they are always marketing themselves and their products. You see the politicians, they have a qibla. And their qibla is to get the votes of the masses. And they use mass psychology and all kind of ology. Right? Because their objective is to get the votes. The people of organized religion is to make the masses believe that they are going to be saved, that they are going to go to paradise when they're dead. You can't see it when they're alive. They're going to go to this paradise when they're dead. They're going to be afraid of this fire when they're dead. You ask them. Ask all these religious scholars and organizers and leaders of society, what response do you have for the living hell of your people? Your people are living in hell. What is the response? Because you only promise them paradise when they're dead. And that's why many of them feel the faster they die is easier and quicker. They go straight to Jannah. Not only that, they take their family members too. All these brainwashing placebos. And who buys it? The masses, who are always being targeted. So the Qur'an told the beloved Prophet, وَلَئِنْ أَتَيْتَ الَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْكِتَابَ بِكُلِّ آيَةٍ. If you are to come to the people of religion with every convincing evidence of divine loftiness, they will not follow your perception. They will not follow what you focus on. Why? They're deep down as slaves in culture. I have traveled the Muslim communities in Canada, North America, the Caribbean, South America, Europe, Asia, the Arab world. And if I've seen a living dead, I've seen the Muslims. Because what? There's very little change. Because they believe in religion. And the Prophet didn't bring religion. He brought a dynamic philosophy of life. That if you apply it, you will see the results. Because the Qur'an told him, Inna arsalnaka bil haqq. We sent you with haqq. What's the meaning of haqq? Haqq means truth. Haqq means what is right. Haqq means what is reality. Haqq means what is practical. Where is the practicality of the Islam that we follow? Where is the practicality of it? Where is the reality of the Islam we follow? Where is it? There is hardly a reality in the Muslim lands, much less to bring it to these parts of the world. And as I was saying to a young man just now, if you still have your brains with you, then you got to be really crazy to believe the Muslims are right. You got to be really missing lots of bolts up here to believe the Muslims are following the right system. And if we don't take lessons from what is happening around us and beyond us, nothing will stop us and our offsprings to being like them or worse than them. So the Qur'an advises the Prophet in strong words. وَلَئِنِ اتَّبَعْتَ أَهْوَاءَهُمْ. And if you, O Prophet, were to follow their foundationless philosophies of life, their foundationless ideologies of life, مِن بَعْدِ مَا جَاءَكَ مِنَ الْعِلْمِ, especially after knowledge has come to you. In my dialogue with Muslims, when I sit down and I discuss with Muslims, hear what they said to me. But this is new. They said, but what you're telling us is new. So what the Prophet told his community, was it old? Then they will say, how come everybody is not saying the same thing that you are saying? This is the kind of response they give. Because why? These are not Muslims who live with this. They don't live and practice and do whatever they do because of an intellectual conviction. It is all a cultural vibe. It's being handed down from generation. And most Muslims are very dedicated to this system of following the forefathers. But God told the Prophet, it says, if you follow their hawa, I think hawa is also used in Urdu and Bengali. If you follow their hawa, min ba'di ma ja'aka min al-ilm, after guidance and knowledge and enlightenment has come to you, innaka idhan lamina adh-dhalimin, then you become one of the oppressors. So you know what this is telling you and me?